Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. If you are new here, I'm Leanne and this is Baby Belle. On this channel we share everything mum and baby related, and today I'm going to do my 1 year postpartum update. So I haven't done a postpartum update yet, even though Baby Belle is now a year old. I've had a lot of issues and I was waiting until sort of like everything was a bit better before I actually did a postpartum update, because I'm aware that all of the pregnancy and labour and breastfeeding things that I've talked about have kind of been not necessarily negative, but my experiences haven't been massively positive. So I wanted to wait until everything was better before doing this, but we've got to a year and it's still not where it needs to be. So again, I wanted to get this out there so that I could share it with people. You see so many images and stories of people just bouncing back really quickly, and then when you don't bounce back, you kind of think, have I done something wrong? So I'm hoping that this helps people to feel a bit less alone if they haven't bounced back, if there's stuff that's still not back to normal. Your body goes through so much. So this is my 1 year update. So I will start off with the good bits. The first thing, postpartum hair loss, and obviously that isn't good. We all know it's going to happen, and when it does happen, it is like a shock. The amount of hair that comes out is really shocking, and I was like really concerned when it happened, and it peaked around 4 or 5 months, I think. There was just literally handfuls and handfuls of hair coming out, but that does stop. It doesn't go on forever. At one point I was like, it looked like I was receding, so under here it was all sort of like just disappearing. There was hardly any hair there, and now can't see it because my fringe is in the way, but I've got all these tiny bits growing back. But it does stop, and yeah, for me it peaked around 5 months, so that's one good thing. The second good thing is that 12 months postpartum, still haven't had a period. That's good, that is great. Obviously I'm still breastfeeding. Baby Belle still boobs quite a lot, so I'm assuming that has something to do with it, or has a lot to do with it, but no periods. But then we move on to the not so good bits. So during labour, if you've watched our labour story, you'll know that we had a pretty tough time, and my pelvic floor was damaged during that experience. It's sort of like not attached in certain places to bones like it should be, which then obviously means that gravity pulls everything downwards. It's pulled all of my pelvis out of alignment. I have a lot of pain, I have a lot of clunking going on. You okay there? It's painful. I'm not allowed to do any high impact exercise. I can't do exercise like I used to do. I've been told by the physio that it can take at least 18 months to heal. I was given exercises by the physio. It hasn't really helped much, so I've been finding my own way of dealing with it, but it's hard. I was really active before. I'm not active at all now. You know, if I get down the 10,000 steps in a day, I'm doing really well. Where are you sneaking off to? So there's that, and that's been hard to deal with. And also as well, I was diagnosed with postpartum depression around about the same time that this was discovered as well. So that's been hard. I have been on antidepressants. I was prescribed sertraline, which is safe for breastfeeding. So I've got that, but I have also as well dealt with quite bad postpartum anxiety, and I hadn't heard of that before, but it's caused me to have insomnia, and it's not good, especially when obviously if you've heard about Baby Belle sleep. She didn't sleep very well for months and months and months, and we finally started sorting her sleep out, and now I lay there awake for hours at night time. So that again, that's been hard. And then obviously you get into this cycle of you can't exercise because everything hurts, so you don't exercise, and then you don't want to, and it just goes around in this really bad cycle that I'm really struggling to break out of. And then obviously because of that, I've put on a lot of weight. Like, I weigh nearly as much now as I did when I was 9 months pregnant, because all I do is eat and I don't exercise. It's not good. I have the most body fat that I've ever had, and although I am cutting myself a bit of slack because of how bad the experience has been, I know that I need to do something about it. It's not healthy for me to not be doing exercise. You are mad. And it's not healthy for me to keep shoveling biscuits in like I do, but I definitely didn't bounce back. There was never any bouncing back. To go from being really, really fit and active to this, which is not fit and active at all in any way, shape or form, has been hard. But as Baby Belle is starting to sleep better now and sleep independently, I'm trying to get back into doing a bit of exercise. Obviously, I'm going to have to start back from the beginning again, but I need to get back on with it. And obviously, your body shape changes massively once you've had a baby. Obviously, your rib cage expands and body composition seems to change as well. I had quite a lot of muscle mass because of what I did, and now I don't. So I do feel quite wobbly. My body's been through loads, and it's grown. You grow this, and it's still growing this because she moves all the time. And the exercise obviously helps with depression, whatever form of depression it is as well. So I do need to get back on with that. And if you follow us on Instagram, I will try and share updates of how that exercise is going, because I found a really good Pilates channel, a lady that does Pilates here on YouTube, and I'll try and use Instagram as like an accountability thing, just so that you guys can see that I am actually doing it. And then hopefully what I want to do is try some mum and toddler workouts. So if anybody knows of any good ones, let me know in the comments below, so that we can give them a go. But obviously, if you are struggling with postpartum, if your journey's not going as you'd hoped it would, I just wanted you guys to know that you're not alone. I mean, let me know down in the comments what your worst thing about postpartum has been, and your best thing as well, because it's really good to see those positive comments once you've got the things that you're struggling with out of the way, to talk about the positive ones as well. But just let me know. As usual, we really hope that you enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you did, don't forget to give us a like, leave a comment and hit that subscribe button. It makes us really happy, and it lets YouTube know that the video is worth showing to other people. We'll see you next time. Say bye. Goodbye. Bye.